Hi all, right back with, well, hopefully this is the finisher. Um, Obsession, upstairs, downstairs. What was it called again? Soul Estate Challenge. This is part 3. Should be a final part. However, this is kind of late night episode, so not sure how much I'm going to get into this. So, but hopefully I can pause it and then continue for that. That should just be the final part, I would think, anyway. But I had a couple of beers as well, so probably not the best thing to do when I'm struggling to judge things here. But I had a little more time left tonight, so thought I'd at least have a look at it. And I started looking before I pressed record because I thought, right, what was the plan? And then I remember we just bought this. We had this strange idea about using this Reverend, what's his name, Ross Carney, and getting our family back, and then possibly then passing. So I'm not quite sure how that's all going to pan out, but let's just go with the flow that we think we should be flowing. Um, so rotate service. Yeah, we've got the butler. I think that's the one we're wanting to use, isn't it? But then there's a lot of service left behind at the moment. But we can drag one of them out of there. So round track monument. Yeah, because we've got the village fair. Right. Okay. Yeah, and I had issues about what was I contemplating. I wanted the useful man for other things, didn't I? Well, I was about maybe making the things cheaper, I think. But I think you've got to benefit because you're going to get if you use them for the cheapness, I get £100 off. If I put them down here in the private study, I'm going to get an extra £200. So I think I've got to do that. So yeah, round track. Yeah, it says round track, then monuments, then servants hall. So probably would have done monuments first just to make it easier right now. Right, great. I got distracted right away. I hate when that happens. Um, right, yeah, round track monuments. I haven't done my monument. I would generally do it first. I suppose I was trying to follow the way it says it. Round track first. So let's do that because that's how it words it. So village fair is a round track. And we're going to use the useful man. So we're going to get 500 and then 2 reputation. Then our monument, we've got 1. We had another reputation. Then host an activity. So I think this is the reason I pressed record, because I thought, well, I've got a vague idea what I want to do here. Once I go to try and buy something, that might be where I stop and then say I'll leave it till tomorrow. Right, so music room. I think that's what we're doing. We require 3 gentry. We've got the butler. Don't have an awful lot of service. The useful man did come from available though, so we do have. We've only got 4. We've got 4 gentlemen. So the plan is to bring this guy along, and he is minus £100. So we're going to have to give up £100 for him. We want 2 more. We have a. These are the 2 best guys. I think, yeah, our plan is to buy something that requires the family, doesn't it? And then I think the idea was to do that next turn and then pass, get everything back, and then hopefully finish. Yeah, I remember talking about maybe getting a finish here or here. I can't see it happening there, but no, because we've still got to buy, and it's not just about buying them. However, it could be the case for here and here, because there is 2 monuments left that could fill these spaces. But I mean, they're not cheap. But like I was talking earlier, I realised that obviously the advantage to buying a monument was it not only completed the 3 buildings. what do you call them? Rooms or whatever you want to call them. I think there's another word, I'm missing it. And normally completes the whole 3 of them, but you've got to flip them all over. And with a monument, you don't need to do that. So it's maybe possible. I think I'm obviously going to need money. Yeah? But I've got 900 at the moment. Okay, we're gonna have to give up 100 there. But we do have another guy that could balance this out. Now we've only got one footman. So if we do want to bring both these guys, we would have to bring the valet out of the servants' quarters, where yeah, we could be using the cook here. So I'm not so sure we need to use this guy who gives the extra rep, really. Well, to be honest, we're going to use the cook for rep if we do it that way, so why not just not bother with that and just use that guy? There's risks with all of these because they're all bringing casual guests along, so but it's fine. I don't think we've got any negatives yet in our deck. So, and then, well, we're about to bring our family back, which, that's true. We bring the lady of the house back, and then she can get rid of something horrible that we maybe bring in. So, yeah, I think I may as well go for these 2 guys then. So we need 3. So I think we can do this. I'm leaving that one guy behind. Let's avoid the Goyer Grant. Right, so, well, let's see. So service would be that. No, we can't take the cook because we want... That can act as a valet through the brushing room. And then we need to bring another valet from the servants' quarters. Is that right? Yeah, and that means the cook's available next turn as well. Yeah, so that kind of works. Right, so I think that's it. We've got our 3... It was 3 gentry, wasn't it? Yeah, 3 gentry, butler. That's level 4. There's no issues with reputation. So let's enjoy our favours. Right, well, this 100 offsets the minus 100. So nothing doing there. Reputation, we're going to get 1 here. And then another 4 here. So that's 5 rep. 1, 2... We've got 3 more to go. That's us up to 6. 3, 4, 5. So, and then the next level is our max, because we're just playing the standard game. So only a couple more reputation points to max us out. But remember, we can play about with getting some money as well if we happen to go over that. So now the tricky bit, we've got 2 casual guests without screening. So let's get the first one. Okay, no harm done. Miss Alice Barstow. The common Miss Barstow has limited means and prospects, but is valued for her vivacity. Right, okay. I shouldn't read these things out, to be honest. Right, just a casual guess. No service required. No victory point. So, she's in our hand anyway. No harm done. Right. 1 more. Here we go. Yeah, we hit a badge in a gossip. Miss Beatrice Walton. Gossip. Beatrice cares only for status, although she lacks it herself. Guests often find her tiresome. So that's -1 victory point. She'd give a casual guest and minus reputation if I used her, but I can't see myself using her, so we'd like to get rid of her, I think. I'm just glancing through the deck. I don't think we've got anybody else that's offensive. in our deck, so we can maybe use the lady of the house to get rid of that. So that was our 2 casual guests. Could have been worse. It's only -1 victory point. We've done the rep, done the money. Yeah. So family into active hand. So that tells me that we're getting our family back. I hope that's right, but I thought I'd be going to look it up, but I don't mean I think I'll just leave it. I think it seems common sense that that's what it means. So let's get our family back. That's a young lady. So I'm just setting this out so I can then show you my hand now. It's actually turned into like we had 1 card left there, and then now look, 2 casual guests. There's the 1 card that we had left, and then we've got our whole family back. So, however, the plan was to use the family, and then yeah, well, we'll see. Right, that's all our favours done. Right, so we've got £900. We don't have the use of the useful man for a purchase, but we decided this is what we wanted to do, and it was in here or here. And so if we do take one of them, my talk about having both monuments available, the thing is, I think this is the better one in here. This is the one that takes an objective card. And also on the back of that, if we do, is it maybe 3 family? It's 3 family, so you're talking about doing it and then having to bring your family back. But the thing is, I'm going to pass, so that's not to be sniffed at. That it might be an option to do that, because an objective card, then a victory point card, could really boost us here. And then the other one was in here. And I think that's them all. I don't think there's anything else elsewhere. It was this, the West Terrace. So that's looking for 3 family. Again, using the bottle. That was the bottle, right? Yeah. And the butler we've just used. He's going to go servants' quarters. Yeah, because we're going to do this next turn. And then as long as the butler, I think we're going to be dragging the butler to servants' quarters the next 2 turns, actually. Yeah, that's fine. So the West Terrace, yeah, 3 family to give a prestige guest. That's like dismiss a guest on the other side. But it's an ongoing one. It's like every turn you could dismiss a guest. Not something that we really need. We've got 1 guest in our hand. So I'm guessing points would be better there, but and also if you look at the 2 monuments, I mean, we don't know what the AI is going to get rid of, but this one is slightly cheaper than that, which then tends to make you think, well, maybe go with that. But I think the objective card part is going to be better than the prestige guest. I mean, it is a bit hit or miss, and I've not removed the objective cards from the deck because it takes away group bonus cards and that. So I might still hit a dud really, or something not great. I mean, if it picks like one of the ones that say just like essentials, then I'm only going to get 3 points from it. But I suppose it's still 3 points. But then I could get lucky and find something that that's what I'm not really sure what I could get lucky with. The max rep one, is that not 7 points? And we've got to max our rep out anyway, so but the chances getting that are maybe. So I think I'm going to do that. And how much? Well, the other thing is this is slightly cheaper as well. We don't have the useful man. This, no, actually, no, that's a plus 100, isn't it? So maybe they're both the same price. Well, that's plus 100 as well, and that's in the higher level. So it's going to be 600 to buy this. I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah. So 600, no discount. Leaves me 300. I'm still hopeful that I can grab a monument, get a big turn once I've passed with a bunch of money. So that's the last piece of our essentials puzzle, although it does need to be flipped. So that's the plan next turn, I guess. And yeah, that's it. So let me tidy up what we've done. Okay, everyone tidied up. Music room flips over, becomes a 6, and that's that. So we've only got 2 more tiles that we need to purchase. So potentially we could purchase here. We could purchase here. And if we manage to purchase one monument, I think that would allow us to finish there, possibly. So it is still possible, I think. I've got £300, but I do feel I'm going to have to pass. And I think it's going to work for me if I pass. Now, I'm not suggesting that I'm trying to sneak by here and make the most of this whole thing that I talked about earlier. I'm not so sure I'm going to have the money to be able to finish here. That's what I'm saying. Look, if I can do it, I'll give it a go, alright? Right, so the AI is who's going to scavenge. Hopefully not a monument. Oh, that's close. 16. Oh, it is, you know that? It is. 16. And it's not the first one. You know what? It's the Marble 4. Oh, how lucky was that? So, yeah, we've still got the sculpture garden there. So there you go. That one's gone. That was lucky. Now, however, remember we need 1,200 for that. Potentially 1,100 if we have the useful man available. We've got 300, so we've got a lot to. And to be honest, this next turn's not going to generate an awful lot of money. So anyway, that's the turnover. Moving on to the next turn. Yeah, I think I can push on, because I would actually like to try and finish this, but I just thought I would come up the stairs here and start scratching my head. But up to now, things are, I suppose, once you get down to the least amount of tiles layout, I know now I need one here and one here, and I still need to flip this, so it becomes a bit simpler as you get to the end. Yeah, I think we do the library. Yeah, so I'm going to do that and then probably pass. I say probably. Okay, so right, hang on. Rotate service grant. Let's do it properly. Right, rotate. We've got 4 that are in the servants' quarters. Round track monument is there's nothing in the round track. Our monument's going to generate 1 more. We're just 1 short now, so don't feel like I've got any issues there. Kind of hopeful that I might be able to. Again, I've still never looked at refreshing a servant. That could be important. You know, there's been a few times where I've looked here and I thought, right, I can only take 1 of these. But, I mean, it is 3 rep, but if you know your rep's going to... I don't know. I suppose working all that out is quite tricky, isn't it? Right, so... Well, let's just... It looks like we're going with this, doesn't it? So we're going to play the main library for some estate planning. It's a level 5 activity, but we're on 6, so all good there. 2 family, and we need the butler. Yeah, okay, so the butler needs to come from the servants' quarters. So no access to the useful man this turn. Builder's holiday next turn though. And I think that is where I pass. Do I? I'm not going to have money though, Grant. Okay. One objective. Well, we need to see what the objective card is. We're going to take 2 family. We could get. Well, you know what the family do. Yeah, they're all the same. So, and it probably doesn't matter what I use because it looks like I'm going to have to pass. Probably makes sense to use this to get rid of this lady here, rather than screen. However, I could use the 2 gentlemen of the house for £300. That would take me to 600. And I'll tell you what, if I passed in the Baldur's Holiday round and took the money rather than hire servants, and I would have the useful man available. So that would be 600, 800 for the pass, 900 for the useful man. What did I say that was? 1200? What did I say? 9, 10, 11, 12. So that would be 3. That would be 6 rep. Oh, hang on. Baldur's Holiday as well, Grant. Did I take that into account? I don't think I did. So Baldur's Holiday makes this 1 cheaper. So it makes it 12. It makes it 1100. Useful man makes it 1000. We're going to end up with 800. That's only £200. Yeah, what did I count before? 300. Yeah, so it's another 100. So that's only 4 rep. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rep to max out. But we're going to pass, and we're going to have a turn 12. It's going to be a prestige. No, we're not. That's the thing. We're not going to be able to afford. Yeah, we can't finish on turn 12. I don't think. Well, you know what? I think we take the 2 gentlemen. We get the money because we can keep this till later anyway, and get rid of this. And then obviously the other lady at the house would prefer to be accompanied by a prestige gentleman anyway, which we can get back from a discard pile, assuming we do pass, which I think we have to. Okay, so the 2 gentlemen in the house, and we're just looking for money. That's our 2 family. So we provide the service, take this from the servants' quarters, no other service required. We do have the cook available though. And yeah, we should use it, shouldn't we? I mean, why not? Looks like we're going to pass next turn anyway. And if we don't, it's not that... Yeah. And we're looking for more rep because... it looks like we're going to need some rep for money. So yeah, let's do that. Let's get the cook involved as well. So that's our... that's our service provided. So enjoy our rewards. We're taking money, we're not taking the rep. So 300. Take a 5, chuck 2 back. That's me got 600. And then reputation 1 for the cook. So that does ding us to max. I think we're probably coming back down again. And then take 1 objective card. Right, so let me just confirm what it says here regarding the objective cards. I think it says all the group bonus ones. I've not removed any, that's the thing, so let me just double check here. Right, it says step 2 of the setup, remove all the group bonus objectives from the objective card deck and place the remaining cards on the supply board. Objective cards can be acquired during the game via the main library and VP cards, and that's what we were doing, the main library. So if I draw any group bonus card, I'll just put it down the bottom. Yeah, well, we're this far into it. We've already started it, so let's just go. So, what do we get? Okay. Well, that could be good. I mean, it's not amazing. It's 5 victory points, but we do still need a prestige tile. Then remember, the main library is about to get flipped to fill this. We're hopefully going to buy the monument for here. So is the cabinet going to be available still? Oops, crazy glare again, sorry. It's coming from different angles now. Maybe just the way I'm moving about. Well, yeah, I mean that could have been worse if it had been something, if it'd been, I don't know, one of these or one of these or one of them, it would have been probably, yeah, it's a bit risky, that one, the objective cards, really. However, it's still, oh, hang on. Did you check if it's still there, Grant? It is, okay. So we've still got the cabinet and curiosities, and just checking 12 to 14, so 12, 13, 14. Well, you know what? I can't take it because it's the 4th tile down. So, however, I think we're going to have to avoid it twice because we're going to have to get the money for it, aren't we? How much is it going to be? It's going to be £800. But that would certainly finish things off in quite a nice way. The reputation it gives we would just turn it into money and points and whatever, extra points. Okay, so that's us enjoyed our favours. So, right, buying, are we doing this now? We can't take is it not next turn we're doing it? Yeah, we're doing it in the Baldur's Holiday, aren't we? So I'm not buying anything now? Or can I buy the cabinet now? Maybe? What does the cabinet want? 2 gentry. Yeah, but we want to finish with a monument. I do still feel like I've got to pass. On saying that, if I'm going to run the cabinet at 2 gentry, I'm going to need an extra turn because 2 gentry is not going to generate enough money. Well, hang on. You're talking about getting the monument next turn with the pass. It's quite a tricky puzzle, this, isn't it? I mean, I feel like I'm doing okay though. I mean, and also after watching the 2 videos that I watched, I think they both ended up in the -15, -20 mark. But I can see myself floating into. I was hoping to just keep it to -10. And I think I should still be able to do that. Because there is a village fair in there as well. Right, this might be the time where I just leave it till tomorrow. £600 now. Right, let me pause and think this. Okay, I think I've got it worked out. I mean, obviously there's a risk. The risk is in the AI row on a 16, because that would take our monument away. It has to be a 16 though, because this is 15 to 18, that's 15, that is 16. So I'm pretty sure that's all it counts, so it would have to be 16. And we're not right in saying we just rolled a 16. Tempting fate, Grant. You've said 16 quite a few times now. Okay, so... And... I suppose there's also the risk of the cabinet going, yeah. Because I'm not going to buy it this turn. But can't you not just buy it this turn, Grant? Well, it's 800 and I've got 600. And if I keep it to next turn, I'm going to pass, get 200 more, and then I'm going to be left with 100. Then on turn 12, I'm going to run the cabinet and get enough money to... Oh, yeah. Are you getting to finish then on turn 12? Maybe I am. Unless I'm... Well, I mean, I'm just coming to the end of the turn here, am I not? Yeah. Okay. Right, let's just do what I think I was going to do, and I'm not gonna buy. I've got £600, I'm not gonna purchase anything. Okay? So we're gonna clear things up. Right. Okay. Right, that's the service cleared away. This flips over and gives us 5 points and 3 family to take 1 victory point card, but I don't think we're doing that. So just checking down here. This is complete, this is complete, this is complete. We need something here, something here. Hoping for the cabinet there and the monument there. Yeah, I think that's what. Well, here we go. I don't know what the cabinet is to take away, but I know we don't want a 16. Right, here we go. 15. Wow. That's going to be the wine cellar, the largest wine cellar. Okay, so now if it comes to it, we don't want a 15 roll now. Again, that was close. Okay, so AI moved next turn, Builder's Holiday. So everything's £100 cheaper. That's how it works in this variant of the game. Normally, Builder's Holiday, you get to buy as many tiles as you can afford, but we can do that throughout this game anyway. Okay, but this is going to be a passing turn, isn't it, Grant? Isn't it? Let me just, you never know. Well, no, you have to, Grant. You're not going to generate the money. The most money I'm going to generate here would be running the Hillside Kennels for 400, and none of my gentry provide money. So then I'd end up with £1,000, and I cannot buy both of the things that I want. So yes, we are going to pass. This is going to be a passing turn. So we're going to follow these guidelines. We're going to refresh our service. So that means everything becomes available. Okay, and we're going to reclaim our deck. I'll bring that across. I'm not going to set things out yet because I'm pretty much sure I know exactly what I want. Observe round track event, Builder's Holiday. Okay, everyone's £100 cheaper. Monument Service Hall, we have a monument, so you're allowed to tick up the rep after the max up until there. So once you get up there, but you can then take 2 rep away for £100, or if you want to refresh this server. So you can tick away at that as much as you like. And then we're either going to collect 200, hire servants, or refresh Builder's Market. Well, this time I think I'm wanting the 200. Yeah, there's no need to get servants. I'm taking the 200. So now I've got 800. And now we shop. Okay. So I've got 800. And yes, I'm just going to take the cabinet. So it's in here somewhere. Is that there? There it's there. It's 800 plus 1. So it's 900. 5, 6, 7, 8. No, sorry, it's 800. It's 700 plus 1. Yeah, I'm jumping up 1. So it is 800, but am I getting the one? I think I plan to use the useful man. Yeah, I think so, because he's the only one that's going to be used. Yeah, so I use the useful man, and then it goes expended. So it only costs me 700. So I've got £100 left. Right, sorted. And we have the cabinet. And that was our pass and turn. We've shopped. We've tidied things up. Yeah. Okay, right, so the one thing that can destroy us is a roll of 15 to take that monument away. So here we go. 8. Oh, you can't see it. It is 8. Honest. So 8. No, it was 8. Anyway, so we are in here. So 6, 7, and then 8. Earth Library is going away. So we survived that one. Right, and then on to the next round. Right, so this is round 12. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to end the game here, I think. Because we're maxed out in rep. Okay. And we just need one more flipped tile and this space here. Is that right? No, sorry. We need this flipped and a flipped tile here. But yeah, that's the plan. Right, give me a sec. Yeah, okay, so we're moving on. Rotate service. So we only had the useful man. He's in the servants' quarters though, so he is usable. Round track, monuments. There's nothing on the round track. Our monument, one monument, we still get one, reputation. Okay, right, host activity, cabinet. Cabinet curiosities. Right, we've got no issues with level and whatever. We've got all our servants available, even this, because we've got the servants' quarters. It's only wanting 2 gentry. So my thinking is, now we are going to suffer a little bit here, but I think it's going to be that we're ending the game when we should be ending the game. So hang on, it's how much? It's 1200. This isn't the Builder's Holiday. Did I take the 100 off of the Builder's Holiday? I don't think, maybe I did. Hang on, because I had a +1, didn't it? I had 800. So it's sitting in the 700. Oops, I'm turning it around. It's sitting in the 700 bit, so it costs 800. Yeah, have I not done myself at 100? That's, yeah, I think I've blundered there. I think I should be £100 better off, because I forgot about the holiday, I think. Again, I'm just getting a bit excited there. So it was sitting in the 800, but I had +100, so that's 900. But it should have been 800 for the Builder's Holiday, and then I used my my useful man to make it 800, 700, to make it 600. I'm sure I had 800, didn't I? I think I should have £200 at the moment. That's annoying. I mean, if I cut the video here, I've got to go and look it back, and it means I've cut this bit and look it back, which wouldn't have been a problem, because I thought I was going to cut this before the end of the night, but I'm kind of like excited to finish this, because I feel like I'm on the edge of finishing it. So let's just put a wee note in there that I'm possibly sitting at £200 rather than 1. Yeah, you can see I've just got, I've got 100 here. I get the feeling I should have 200, and I've made a a bit of a blunder, which, you know, I think I'm entitled to get that £100 back. I'm pretty sure I calculated for it at first. However, okay, let's just keep that in mind. So we're running the cabinet. We need 2 gentry. Right, okay, so I'm wanting money. And obviously all I wanted was this guy and this gentleman here and this lady here. So that would be, yeah, see, it's 1,200. That would be 1,000 plus my 100. That's 1,100. That's annoying. Well, I could pause the video. You not pause the video and look back on it on your phone, Grant? That would be better. Right, give me a sec and we'll double check this before we finish this off. Right, okay. I went back and checked, and yes, I have diddled myself at £100. I'm sure you noticed. I think it was, I got myself a bit confused and started thinking this was 800 plus 1 and 900. I think that's maybe what threw me. So this, I had £800 available in cash. This should have been £800, 700 plus 1. However, I used the useful man to reduce it to £700, and then the Builder's Holiday should have reduced it to £600, which is the one that I missed. So I'm going to give myself £100 back because that's quite important. I don't think things moved on that far to not allow me to have that. Okay, so moving back to where we are, and hopefully the last round, if this works, that would give us £1,000. We've got 200. The sculpture garden costs 1,200. Exactly what we need. Yeah. I don't see what we need to do. We don't need to look through any more cards or anything. I mean, the one downside in the deck is this, but it's -1 victory point. I think that's worthy of finishing bang on the right time in the round. Our reps maxed out, everything's there, it's all sitting waiting for us. So yeah, do it, Grant, do it. Okay, so we're going to run the cabinet of curiosities. We're going to enter the cabinet, and Clarence and Anne-Marie going to pop into the cabinet. Not sure what they're going to do in there, but anyway, we need a footman. We need a valet, and we need a lady's maid, and that's all we need. And it was just 2 gentry, isn't it? It was just 2 gentry. Yeah, you don't, two's company, eh? Three in the cabinet? No, surely not. Right, but I'll tell you what, I'll also add, yeah, and I can still use a useful man as well. I'm not sure that's going to make any difference, is it? But I can use them. Yeah, I'm going to add the cook though as well for rep, and we'll work out. Yeah, it might work out. It might work out a bit of cash and a bit extra. Okay, so that's our service. Our guest invited. We've provided our service. Enjoy our favours. So I want £1,000. So that's just got 1,200. And I want. Right, I'm wanting 7 rep. So this is where I need to mess about with things, I think. Yeah, I need to finish here. So 6, 7. So I need to go. I can go down to 5 here. Can I? Right, better not make a mess of this. Try and remember where I'm at, Grant. I'm at 3. So I'm going to burn some rep for cash. 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 5 to go a circle. So that's actually, it's here I want to be. I want to end up there. So 100, 100, 200, 300, 400. Alright, I can't go down that one more then, can I? That's £400. Yeah? Let's see if I've got that right. So I'm going to set aside £400 and hopefully I've got that right. And then take my rep. So I've got 7 rep to gain. So that's just 1 rep. I've got another 6 to come. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, because I couldn't go down. Yeah, because it's like 2 rep per £100. So that was right. So that's a rep. We've done our money. We've done our rep. We've enjoyed our favours. Everything's good. We're maxed out. We're going to pop up to the builders market. We know what we're doing. We're buying that for 12. Well, actually, no. We're bringing. Does it matter? No, I've got an even number here, so I don't think it matters. Well, you know what? We've got to use a useful man, eh? So that's going to knock it down to 1,100. 5, 10, 11. It's going to leave us with £500. I'll put him in expended. We grab that monument, which is awesome. Zoom out there and let's look at our tableau. So that gets popped into there for a 10-pointer addition to what we had. So that's good. That's us purchased. We are, just wanting to clear up. I think everything's okay, so let's clear things up. So everything cleared up, and the last part of the puzzle is the Cabinet of Curiosities gets flipped from its 4 victory point side to its 7 victory point side, pops in there, and then we also remind ourselves just over there about what we got there. I guess there was maybe a bit of luck involved in that. And and just to confirm, we're maxed out in reputation. We have 3 in each, and they're all flipped. These are all on the Rose side. This is on its Rose side. They don't flip. These are on the Rose side. This doesn't flip. Rose side, Rose side. These are on the Rose side. This doesn't flip. It's a monument. So end the game should trigger. I think it just triggers now. I mean, I could roll for the AI to take a tile away, but it doesn't make any odds. So we did manage to finish on turn 12, which I'm really happy about, because I didn't think that was. I'm really chuffed about that, because I didn't think I was going to do that. Hopefully I've not blundered anywhere, but I'm trying to be careful. But this visit tonight was one of the late night ones where there's a couple of beers being had and things could go wrong. Right. Okay, so I think, let me just confirm things and we'll get the score pad out and see where we're at. I mean, I'm confident about this one. I wasn't confident about the last scoring, but I am about this one. I'll tell you what though, I have to say my guests again. You know, although I'm confident, I'm not so sure about my guests. That is one thing. I think the fact that I've finished on the turn is maybe what could keep it safe for me. And you know what? I'm saying I'm confident. I'm starting to wonder. Yeah, we need to count this up anyway, for sure. Okay, so I don't think I need to look at the book. I'm pretty sure that was the conditions. You needed to max out in rep. You needed to have 3 in each sector, and they all needed to be flipped. So I'm pretty confident that's right. So here's my score, and I'm just a new page because that's the first time I've done this. So Solo Estate Challenge, Grant, AI, and I've got 132 just to remind ourselves that that's the AI. I've already put the scores in because I've not had any variance to say that. Where would they put? I don't know. They wouldn't put the score. What is it? The score for monuments, don't they? Well, I suppose it would be an improvement tile, wouldn't it? If they were scoring them, but I didn't score them, which is maybe just as well because I think I've got 4 of them. No, 3. Is it 3? No. Yeah, no, there's 6 in the game, isn't there? So we've only got 2. They took 4 away, so yeah, that might have been a different story then. Well, let's find out what the story is first, Grant. Okay, so improvement tile VP. So let's have a glance here. What we've got. I'll just jot it down when we get it. So 0, 3, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 18, 28, 30, 36, 43, 45, 50, 54. Okay, that sounds good. 54. But I don't know, I can't compare it to anything. Right, Gentry VP. Now, this is my bit I'm a little bit concerned about, I think. Okay, so here we go. I'll just lay them out. So that's 1, 3, nothing, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sorry, we're getting weird there, aren't we? 9, 11. That's a -1, so that's 10. Nothing there. 12, 15. Nothing. Oh my, 15. That doesn't sound good. Right, I was happy with the improvement tiles, but that doesn't sound good. So what did I say? 15. Yeah, maybe I'm getting too carried away with myself here. Let's. So 9 and 6, 69 subtotal there. I've got to beat 132. Oh dear. Okay, well we you do have the rep. That's the thing. So objective and milestone VP. Well, we did get the objective. We did get the cabinet. So that's 5 points. And it's nothing brilliant, but it's 5 points. And then reputation VP. Well, we are maxed, but the thing is that's part of the conditions. So, right, how much is that again? I always forget. Hang on. Okay, yeah, so that's maxed out at 28. Yeah, this isn't as close. This is gonna be a hope, I think. Right, so 6 so subtotal here 9, 17, 22, carry 2, 6, 7, 8, 102. Oh my, I still need 30 points. I'm not gonna do this, am I? Yeah. Okay. So it's 2 VP per servant, but we chose to take that money that last turn. So 2 per servant, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. 18. No, we're not going to do this. And then wealth, 1 per 200. I've got 500, so it's an extra 2 points. Oh man, Grant, you fail. So 10, 12, carry 1, 1, 2, 2. With no courtship VP cards. And we finished bang on the number. So no pluses, no minuses. We lose by 10 points. Wow. Well, there you go. That's quite interesting because I'd watched the ends of the two playthroughs, and both the guys won. And I'm not suggesting anything or anything like that, but they were both in here somewhere, and yeah, and I know, and don't get me wrong, Edward and Tom, they weren't trying to do this. They weren't trying to like get themselves round there. Edward in particular brought it up that apparently there's a way that you can like just play the game and like go around there. I mean, he's not the type that's going to do that. We're here to play these games for fun, you know. I get that, and he did mention that Dan was trying to make some fix to that where it wasn't an option for you to try and go round the corner. But I totally believe that both the guys didn't do it. I mean, I thought I was going to be in here. I thought I was going to finish there. I was maybe hopeful that I got the village fair and done it all there, but I thought I was going to finish there. But I was pleasantly surprised to see that I finished there. But then that makes me think, I lost. I didn't win. I finished there, but I didn't win. So, yeah, I can see where Dan's got there's a bit of an issue there, isn't there? Because I feel like I've done better than the guys in a way, because I finished on time. But then they still got penalised. They still got penalised for being. I think one of them, I think it was maybe Tom, was minus 20. One of them was minus 20. I think one of them was minus 15. So, if I had been minus anything, I'm losing by 10 points as it is. So I think it's really my deck. My deck of cards is lacking. That's the point. 15 points in that. That's where I'm missing out. And yet I had 2 monuments in the end. So tricky, but makes me think I've got to go back and play that again in a different way. But yes, you can see where people are sort of saying, well, if I'm going to win the game, I need to go further. And Dan obviously wants to try and avoid that because that should be your target. So I'd be curious to see what I think he's got. He brought up a question a while back. I didn't start looking at it because I hadn't played this variant. So I'm going to go back now and look at that to see if he has come up with something that makes that. And I'm not saying that because I'm bitter because I'll end up losing. I don't mind losing. Although you do feel a little bit after watching the 2 videos where the guys went up here, and I'm thinking, I finished on time. I'm perfect. I'm good. No, you're not, Grant. You've lost. So you know what I'm trying to say. I think so anyway. Unless of course I made some blunder there, but I don't think so. I think I've got everything right. I will say, I think my deck, 15 points in my deck. Only one of them was a -1, remember, so it's not that I was littered with bad cards. Just, don't know, none of that seemed to get moving, did it? And maybe that's where I needed to balance things out rather than focus more on things. I felt there was a couple of times when I thought, get a prestige guest, get some prestige guests going, Grant. And I didn't really, I avoided it, didn't I? I remember looking at it a couple of times and saying, no, I'll do this instead. And you could see where that's, because the prestige guests, they not only give you 3, maybe 4 victory points, but their abilities are really strong as well to maybe bring in more prestige guests. A lot of them will do that. They'll also bring another prestige guest in, but yeah. Anyway, that was really good. I enjoyed it. It was tough at first. I thought, I found myself struggling a bit so I thought it would be easier rather than have the courtship, and it wasn't. But however, now seeing where I ended there, that does make me want to come back to that. And yeah, try and achieve a better result. But it's this thing is difficult. Yeah, Dan, I think something needs to be done. Like I say, I've not read the post that he made about it and his comments, and I think he was asking for feedback on how to go about it. So maybe he's got something in the works to try and deal with that. Because that felt to me that I wanted to finish there, but you could see that if I went to the village fair, and I just refreshed my deck, remember? So, and all I used was two guests out of all that to finish the game. Now, obviously, if I'd ran into that village fair round, the next round, probably run a north dining room and had some 6 gentry. I don't know, you can see where I'm going. I mean, I couldn't buy any more tiles though, so it would have to come from, I don't know, yeah, maybe not. Because it would have to come from prestige guests, maybe gaining some more money. What did I lose by? 10 points? And remember, if I go into that village fair, I'm then losing by 15 points because I'm -5. So, yeah, maybe I just played poorly and that's that. I don't know. Anyway, if anybody wants to post their thoughts on all that, by all means. It was good though, and it brought a different style of how to play the game. So I'm glad I played it through. Okay, so we'll wrap this up, and yeah, I probably should put Obsession away for a little while. It's starting to obsess me. I'm being obsessed by it. Yeah. No doubt it'll come out again though. It's a great game. I'd like to play it multiplayer as well, and my son and friend were meant to come up and things went wrong, and my plan is to have a game, although it's probably not their kind of thing, but I just think it's such a good game that I don't think anybody can sort of say, oh, that's not a very good game. I think anybody that plays this game is going to say, that was really good, I enjoyed that. And the theme's a bit weird for some people, but that doesn't matter, I don't think. It's just such a well-designed game that, So I would like to have, and I'm not really a multiplayer person, but if it's a couple of people that I know and they're willing to put up with my AP to some extent, then yeah. Okay, I'll get away for now, and I'll be back with something else, but any of you that have been watching this, I'm sure I'll come back and revisit Obsession again. Have a go at the Worm again. Although, yeah, I'm going to have to do some research into that, I think. As in, my research is going to first be, has anybody beat this Worm? I'm sure some of you probably have, but yeah, okay. Right, okay, well, I enjoyed that and enjoyed the previous playthrough, but I probably should put it away for now and go on to other things. Get back to some other things. Okay, right, I'll catch you all later. Okay, cheers.